Do, do, do. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Y'all know how it can go. I got all these gadgets over here. I love it. I love it. I love it because it allows me to cover you guys in the best way possible. With me being a teacher, I'm always trying to think of what platforms that can enhance learning and make sure that you kind of get, what I'm talking about. So, pardon me. So, pardon me for the delay. So, what I'm going to talk about tonight is what I've been talking about for a while. And again, if you are here, please accept permission and give permission so that StreamYard can use your name. That way I can see your name when you do leave me a comment, or put your name in the comment after you make a comment, because I want to get you guys going and I want you guys to participate. So what I'm going to be talking about tonight is the 5 ways or steps. I don't know if I want to say ways or steps, because I like the use of the word steps, because there's certain steps that you need to take in order to do it. But it also can be 5 ways, because you're going to be using all 5 of these things together. And all 5 of these things are basically lifestyle changes. And that's exactly what they are. Over time, you should be able to implement them like the back of your hand. So let's get it started. The first thing, and it is the most important thing, and that's why I have it as the first thing, is portion control. Okay, so we all know that you cannot out diet the science of losing weight. You can't out exercise it. You can't out diet. You can't out mantra it. It is just plain and simple. In order for you to lose weight, you must burn more calories than what you are eating. It's just as simple as that. And the sooner that you get that, there is no quick fix. There is no amount of detoxing that you can do. I detox to clean out my colon. I do not detox in order to lose weight, because you cannot detox alone. So you have to eat less and burn more calories. Now, if you want to eat a whole bunch of food and you want to run around and run track and do all this exercise all day long to burn those calories plus additional calories to lose weight, be my guest. But you have to be honest with yourself. That's unrealistic. It really is. It's unrealistic. And it's the main reason why on January the 1st, the gyms make a killing. Do you hear me? They make a killing with people joining gyms, and then you're paying a monthly fee, and then you forget and you're still paying a monthly fee, and you go one time, or you sign up online and you don't even show up. Okay, just call it what it is. The sooner that you can be honest with yourself, the sooner you can get over this hump of losing and gaining the same 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 pounds over and over and over and over again. You have to have a hard conversation with yourself. Get a mirror. Let's see. Get a mirror. Look in that mirror and be like, girlfriend, you're not doing it. And you know what to do. That's what you need to do. Get your mirror and have a hard conversation with yourself. So, okay, portion control. You cannot out exercise or do anything with a diet. Portion control is important because, you know what? I don't think I have to say anything else. I really don't. 1 + 1 is 2. There is no other answer. So portion control is going to get you to where you want to be. It's been around forever. You know why? Because 1 + 1 is 2, and this is the science of how you lose weight. There is no other way that you can lose weight. So the sooner that you can accept that and know that, okay, I have to eat less, and also acknowledge that it may be a problem for you. Some of us are emotional eaters. Some of us are addicted to eating. For me, it was the sugar. The more sugar I ate, the more sugar I wanted. It was just addicting. And I would rather have a plate of cookies or a plate of 3 or 4, slices of cake, and I would be good. I didn't need any food. But now I love eating food because it gives me energy. It gives me, I'm going to say, mental energy, because it fills me up, because I know what I'm putting in my body is good for me. I think of it as something that's going to make me live longer. So it makes me feel good to eat the kind of foods that I eat because I'm being more intentional with choosing my food, which brings me to the next thing. The next thing is track what you eat. Now, not only is it important for you to eat less, right? It's going to be important for you to track what you eat. And why do I say that? Because a lot of times we just eat. We don't even pay attention. A lot of times we'll do really good on a Monday. You know what I'm saying? You pack your lunch up. It's all nice. You got your salad, you got your little fork and your cute little cup and all that stuff. And then somebody comes into the meeting room and say, hey, we're ordering subs from down the street. And you like, oh yeah, give me this. You just forget so quickly. Hey, Tanya, thank you for joining me. And so it's so easy to forget what you are putting in your body. If you ask me, how in the world did you end up being 674 pounds? I could not tell you. I couldn't tell you what I ate. I knew I ate a lot. But I could. Next thing I know, I woke up and I was 674 pounds. And of course, I remember certain weights as I went up. But I felt like I was just eating like everybody else. But had I wrote down everything that I was eating, I would know. I would be like, girlfriend, are you serious? Is that what you're eating? Let me tell you one of my breakfasts that I remember. I worked night shift. I was a unit secretary while I was in college, and I worked night shift 7 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. on the mother baby unit at a local hospital. And when I got off in the morning, and I still lived at home at the time, so I would come home and I would be home by myself because my parents were going, to work. And so I would fix 6 eggs. I will have 4 pieces of toast. I will probably have like a small pot of grits. That's a lot of food. That is a lot of food. But when you're in the middle of it and it's something that you're used to and you're able to eat that much food, it's like, well, this is how I eat. And so had I really had somebody to kind of show me, okay, write down what you're eating and been able to share that with somebody, with me not really being knowledgeable about it at the time, and I was an emotional eater and it just made me feel so good at the time, you don't think about it. And that's why it's important to write down what you eat. And it tells you exactly. So you can't say to yourself, I don't know how I gained 5 pounds. Yes, you do. Well, I don't know why I'm holding up a paper because there are plenty of apps that you can download on your phone for free. I use MyFitnessPal, but there are plenty of apps that you can download on your phone that you can put in what you're eating. Not only can you put in what you're eating, you can make up little recipes and put them in so that you don't have to keep putting them in every time that you fix them. You have apps that will scan the barcodes and you put in how many servings you have to track what you're eating. You even have apps that you could take a picture of your plate and it would give you approximately how many calories are in what you ate. There are no excuses. Remember what I said about the hard conversation? You may have to look in the mirror and say, boo, you're eating too much. Stop. That's why you can't fit into your clothes that you wore last summer. Stop. When are you going to make the change and stop what you're doing? So you need to track, and that's my little notes because I'm telling y'all the truth. You need to track what you're eating. And guess what? After a while, I say you need to track your food for at least 6 months before you can kind of just go with it without really tracking what you're eating. And so I've been doing it for years now. So I don't do it as much anymore because I kind of have that gauge. And I also do intermittent fasting. So we'll talk about that in a minute. And so I don't necessarily have to count every single thing that I eat because I'm plant-based and I choose better quality of foods and whole foods. But let me say this, let me be clear. A calorie is a calorie. It doesn't matter if it's a piece of cake or if it's, 2 two big old troughs of broccoli if the calories add up to the same amount of calories. Okay. So don't let these people fool you when they be like, oh, I'm vegan or I'm plant-based. There are plenty of fat and plus size vegan and plant-based people walking around. Okay. I'm happy where I am. I'm comfortable. Doesn't mean that I don't want to lose any more weight. It just means that I'm cute, curvy, confident. And I have decided not to live my life, the rest of my life, trying to lose weight. It's time for me to be happy and wake up feeling amazing at the size that I am. I'm comfortable. And so you have to get to that place. Okay. So one thing that you can do, I'm going to go back to portion control, that can help you with portion control is intermittent fasting. So I know you guys have heard it. Some people refer to it as IF. What happens when you only eat once a day? Now, that is intermittent fasting, and that is one of the ways that you can do intermittent fasting. Some people will eat one meal a day, so that's one meal every 24 hours, right? I've done that before. Some people will eat for 3 days in a row, and then they won't eat for a whole 24 hours or 48 hours, and then they'll eat again. Me, I like to eat every day. Now, every now and then I may fast for 24 hours. It'll end up being 48. So let's say I ate my last meal at 9 p.m. on a Monday night. I may not eat again until Wednesday at 3 p.m. when I start to eat. And so that's almost 48 hours. And every now and then I'll do that. But it's a feeling that I have to get, like, I need to get everything out and not put anything in. And it's a mental thing too. It's not just about food. So there's different ways that you can do intermittent fasting. The most common way, and I think the best way to start, is to eat for 8 hours and then fast for the rest of the time. And it's easy to start. What you need to do is you need to choose a time that you're going to stop eating. I don't want to turn this into intermittent fasting. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do intermittent fasting next week. And I'm going to show you, if you want to do intermittent fasting, this is how you do intermittent fasting, because I don't want to miss out on me talking about the rest of these steps. So that will be my next topic on my Cute, Curvy, Confident Conversations next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. I'll be right here, and I'm going to talk about intermittent fasting next week. So intermittent fasting is another way for portion control. So let me get back to track your eating. So again, it is a way for you to know what you are putting in your body. So then you can't look in the mirror and be like, I don't know how I gained this weight. You have it right there. And I'm going to keep saying 1 + 1 is what? Put that answer in the chat. 1 + 1 is what? Stop looking for a different answer. There are no other answers. Have your hard conversations with yourself and say, you know exactly how you gained this weight this week. You know exactly how it happened, right? So you want to make sure that you track your food. The third thing is you want to move your body every single day. Now, when I say move your body, I like to say move your body for benefit, because sometimes exercise, or the word exercise, has a negative, little sting to it. And so call it moving your body for benefit, getting that blood to pump through your body to, to fuelize and energize your organs. And so it's going to be important for you to move your body, because that is how you're going to burn fat. It's going to be important for you to move your body. And of course, the rule of thumb is you want to do 30 minutes a day. Well, I know what y'all saying already. What are y'all saying? I don't have time to get up. Yeah, thank you, Tanya. 1 + 1 is 2. There is no other answer. Thank you, boo. So you don't want to move your body. I know what you're going to say. I don't have 30 minutes of exercise. Guess what you can do? I'm going to give y'all a tip. My lash is falling off, y'all. You can exercise 3 times a day for 10 minutes. You can get up. You can do stretching. You can do yoga. Hell, you can jump in place, do 100 jumping jacks. You can walk up and down a flight of steps 5 times. Stop making it harder than what it is. Stop making it seem like you had to prepare like it's some big old ceremony to exercise your body. All you have to do is just start. We sabotage ourselves. We sit and we put up blocks for ourselves and we say, oh, well, I'm busy. I work a lot. I don't have time to exercise. Yes, you do. Because the time that you sat there and told yourself, I don't have time to exercise, you could have did 50 squats. So if you don't want to do the 3 10-minute sessions a day, then do a count and say every morning when I get up, before I get out the bed, I'm going to do 50 leg lifts. And then when I get out the bed, I'm going to do 50 squats. You can do that. And then at lunchtime, you can stop what you're doing and you're at work. Okay, I'm going to go to the steps and I'm going to walk up and down the steps 10 times. And then when you get home or before you get into the shower that night, stand in your bathroom and do 50 squats and 50 jumping jacks. And I'm using 50 as just a number. So you have to gauge where you are. So at 674 pounds, I wasn't doing no 50 jumping jacks, but I certainly could have laid in my bed and did 50 leg lifts. Okay. So don't make excuses for yourself because all you're doing is just setting yourself up to fail. And then you start to think, I can't do this. This doesn't work out for me. And the more you tell yourself that, guess what? You're right. You're right. The more you tell yourself, I'm going to get up tomorrow morning and I'm going to do 50 leg lifts and I'm going to do 50 squats before I leave the house, you're more prone to doing it. Lie to yourself. Okay, now y'all know I had a session about the subconscious mind. Girlfriend doesn't know what time it is. She doesn't know if it's 2021 or if it's 2000 and whatever when you were 10 years old. She has no clue. Use that to your advantage. Make her do what you want in your life. Get her straight. She takes direction from you. Okay, she takes direction from you. Lie to her. Tell her you're beautiful. If you really don't think that you're beautiful, look in the mirror all day long and be like, girlfriend, you look good. Even if you don't feel that way. Because eventually she's going to start to believe it because you keep telling her over and over and over again, just like you tell her over and over and over again, you can't lose the weight. So you got to use that. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So the fourth thing is you want to improve your digestive health. All diseases start in your gut. Y'all know that saying, I have a gut feeling? It's because your gut is connected to your brain. And all of the diseases start in your gut. Make sure that your colon is cleaned out. You should be going to the bathroom every single day. Nobody likes to talk about poop. I don't know why. Everybody does it. It should look a certain way. I'm not going to get into that tonight, but it should look a certain way. And if it doesn't look right, then something is wrong. And you need to go to the hospital. You need to go, not to the ER. You need to go to your doctor and get that stuff straight. Because who wants to change your lifestyle, right? And then you get cancer down the line because your colon has had fecal matter in it for years that hasn't moved. It's hard. So you have a little tiny space for, your waste to get through, but all of this stuff around here is like old, hard fecal matter that you're walking around with in your body. It's dead food. It's like old moldy. I don't know if it gets molded, but it's like, isn't it nasty? Don't that make y'all sick and you think about it? And it's just in your body. And that's where the disease starts. So you want to make sure that your colon is clean. So your digestive health is just as important as what you're putting in your body. And so the more whole foods that you eat, the better off you will be at cleaning your colon out naturally. You won't have to go and get a whole bunch of detox stuff. I like to detox every now and then. I was drinking my tea every day, and that helped me for a while. But then I noticed that if the more of the whole foods that I'm eating, I don't need to do that. I can give y'all a test right now. Go eat an apple. I bet you $1. If you eat one right now, if you don't go to the bathroom tonight, you most likely will go to the bathroom in the morning. An apple is very good to eat to clean out your colon. Very good to eat. So I'm just giving y'all that little tidbit. So improve your colon health. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is water. What can I say about water? Water is like the best thing in the world. And I don't have the numbers straight. I need to look them up just so I can give y'all straight facts. But you can survive without eating food for a long time. But water, you ain't going to live that long. Water, lubricates your joint. It gives your cells energy. It makes your skin clear. Water is so, so important. And a lot of us, we're drinking other things. Some of us don't even drink any water. So could you imagine the cells in your body are probably like screaming, like, what is going on? What is going on? Make sure you drink more water. I'm going to give you a tidbit in order to get your water in. Now, what they say is you should be drinking half of your body weight in ounces. At 674 pounds, I was not drinking that much water. I'm going to tell you how you can tell if you're drinking enough water. Your urine should be a pale yellow. If it's dark, you're dehydrated. You're not drinking enough water. That's right. Look at it. It's your pee. So what? Look at it. It should be a pale yellow. It should not be dark. And guess what? It should not be clear. Because if it's clear, you're drinking too much water. And that's how I know for me. Actually, I used to drink a gallon a day. I no longer drink a gallon of water a day because my urine was clear. And that was too much water. So at about 84 ounces a day is enough water for me that I know that my body is hydrated. And so you got to be smart about it. You got to be strategic and specific about your health. Stop just waking up and saying, oh, I want to lose weight without having to, without looking at how do you lose weight and be smart about it. So I want to piggyback on Tanya. Tanya said that she has to force herself to drink the water. I'm going to give you a tip. Have your bottle of water. I like to drink I have 40-ounce bottles because I know 2 bottles and I'm good. That's my 80 ounces. But every time I pick up my bottle, I do 10 swallows of my water. And I'm telling you, before you know it, your water is gone. Sometimes you have to do little tricks and stuff to get yourself, because some of us, we had this big old bottle of water. Y'all know y'all go out and buy the cute water bottles and stuff because I'm one of them. My children be like, Mommy, don't buy another water bottle. My husband be like, please don't buy another water bottle. Like I have to sneak them in the house because they'll get me because I like them. I like cute water bottles, but I actually drink my water. But some people will go out and they buy their cute little water bottles and they pick it up and they take a little sip and then they doing stuff. Before you know it, you can leave from work and you ain't drank nothing. So every time you pick up your water bottle, I want you to swallow your water, take 10 gulps of your water. So you're right, Tanya. Then yes, you need to increase your water. So I'm going to recap. I'm going to tell y'all the 5 things again. So you have your portion control. You need to track what you're eating, right? You need to, what did I have? You need to move your body every day. You need to improve your digestive health. And you need to make sure you're drinking enough water. Those are the 5 things. 5 simple things that once you practice them enough, you don't need to keep going and looking at my diet plan. It's not a diet plan. These are things that can just be your lifestyle, part of your lifestyle that you're going to incorporate. So then I probably would get the question, okay, all right, so you gave me the 5 things, right? Now, I've been trying to lose weight for years and I haven't done it. And so me doing those 5 things, I probably do them for a couple of days and then I'm going to slack off, right? That's what everybody does. Everybody starts a new diet on Monday. I don't know what this magic number for Monday, but guess what? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was stuck in that too. I'll start my diet on Monday and then I would mess up. And then I would start next Monday and then I would mess up. Then I would start the next Monday. Y'all know how I go. I'm guilty of it too. I used to do it too. When I get off track, when I start? Right then and there. I don't wait till the next day. I don't wait to no magic Monday. I forgive myself. And I call it my 3 Fs. You're going to forgive, forget, and move forward and love yourself and be kind to yourself and start over all over again right then and there, right? But how do you put all 5 of these things together? I'm pausing because I just want y'all to listen. And Tanya has already said it. I'm just going to show it. Here you go. Mindset. Mindset. If you've been thinking a certain way, right, for your entire life, and you've built these connections in your brain about food, and you have these, some of us had trauma related to food, we have emotional eating, and so we have built this system of how we eat personally, and how we look at food, and how we connect to food, period. And so when you've been doing that for your entire life, it's hard to change. And some people are able to do it for a while. They can join Weight Watchers and they can do really good on Weight Watchers. But I'm telling you, I'm going to say probably 8 times out of 10, they end up gaining the weight back. I know I did. And I had weight loss surgery 21 years ago at 674 pounds. And I got down to 350 pounds. And guess what? I stayed there for 10 years. You know why? Because my mindset didn't change. It didn't change. And when that magic little window of opportunity stops, I was good. My window was pretty good. And I got down to that. And then I stayed there forever because my mindset was to change. It never changed. And so when you're 674 pounds, you never believe you're going to lose all that weight. Do y'all know how much weight that is? I was miserable. I never believed. I still sometimes look in the mirror and be like, girl, you are the bomb.com. Do you know what you did? I really have to remember, tell myself, you did excellent. Look at what you did. Because I never truly believed that I could ever get anywhere near. So then I used to say, well, I'll settle for being 350. I'll be good. Even though I was still unhappy. I still wanted to commit suicide. I was miserable. Until I said, I need to think a different way. What do I need to do to get this weight off? And it is your mindset. And so what I do with my clients, and I call it my cute, curvy, confident mindset makeover, right? Because it takes a while. You have to be kind to yourself. And most programs are, they have really good, I don't want to say diet, but they have really good weight loss programs out here. Unfortunately, they never address your subconscious mind and your mindset. And so what I do with my clients is I set them up to where they can go anywhere. A personal dietitian, Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, I don't care where they go. They're going to be successful because they have the mindset in order to put forth the changes that they already know what to do. All of us can be dietitians, maybe not licensed, but all of us know how to lose weight. And you know why we know how to lose weight? Because we know how we gain weight. We eat too much. Y'all know when you eat something and then you end up feeling really bad? That's that inner you knowing that, gosh, I should not have done this. I feel horrible. And don't you want to live a life that you can just be free and not have that black cloud of weight sitting over your head? Mine was like right here. And it was just so heavy. Like I couldn't get away from it. Like every single thing that I did involved my weight. Down to, okay, where I was going. Because I didn't know if they had chairs that was big enough for me to fit in or strong enough so that they wouldn't break when I sat in them. My weight ran my entire life. Even at 350, it still ran my entire life. And I got to a point where I just wanted to be free. I just wanted to wake up feeling absolutely amazing. And the good thing about when you have a mindset makeover, it can apply to not only any type of weight loss program or wellness program that you want to do, it can apply to other parts of your life, because then you start to believe that you can do anything, that you can start a business, that you can get out of debt. I'm telling you, your mindset is the bomb, and you only have one. And y'all hear me, I will always refer to mindset as a third person, because I feel like, and I always tell my clients, give her a nickname and talk to her. She takes direction from you. She is your employee. Stop letting her tell you that we're going to be fat. Stop letting her tell you that. Tell her, no, it's a new sheriff in town, and we are about to get this ish popping. It is your time now. So when are you going to take it? When are you going to get to a point where you are tired of feeling miserable, or tired of your joints aching? And that does not always equal being skinny. Y'all know I am cute, curvy, confident. I embrace my curves. I have no intentions of being skinny. But that's what I used to hope for. That's what I used to pray for. I wanted to be skinny. And then I realized I had to define what that skinny was. And it wasn't being skinny. I realized that I don't want to be skinny. My skinny was being healthy, being well, being able to go into any restaurant that I wanted to and sit down in a chair and not have that fear of the chair breaking, of going to get on a flight, knowing that I can sit in a chair and I don't have to be embarrassed. For me, it was embarrassing to ask for the seatbelt extender. For me, I'm going to say personally, because don't you guys dare feel embarrassed about asking for a seatbelt extender. I was more afraid of whether or not I could fit into the seat, or whether or not they were going to make me buy an extra seat because I was spilling over too much into the other seat. You want freedom of your weight running your life. And that's why I said you want to wake up feeling absolutely amazing. And it's important. So I'm going to leave you guys tonight with that. You have your 5 ways that you can lose weight forever. If you want my guide in that, it's free. You can go to my Instagram page, which is at Cute Curvy Confident. No ands. It's all one word, boo. And I made it all one word. You can go there. You can click on my bio and the link. And I will also put the link in here after I finish this live. I will put the link in here. You can get my free guide. I have some things coming out the works. You can go to my website and look at some of the products that I offer that will help you and make it easier for you to change your mindset. And how I help my clients to change their mindset, I use meditations, affirmations. I use a whole bunch of stuff, but those are my 2 main things. And the affirmations come in because we always are telling ourselves what we're not good at. And whether you are conscious of you saying it to yourself, you say it so much that your subconscious mind is telling you all day that you're not worthy. If you don't believe that you're worthy, trust me, it's telling you all day long. And it shows in every single thing that you do. It shows up in a meeting and you want to speak and you let everybody talk over you because you don't have that confidence to speak up and say what you have to say. Trust me, it shows up. Whether you consciously thinking about it or not, it absolutely shows up. And so your mindset is important to change because it impacts every single thing that you do. Your subconscious mind is responsible for 90% of the decisions that you make every single day. And so I invite you to look into it and to, you can research it. You can research how important changing your mindset is. And that's why I decided to focus on that. And sure, I can do, webinars and classes on how to go plant-based because I'm plant-based. But guess what? It's not going to help you to go plant-based if you don't believe in here and in here that you can be plant-based for the rest of your life, because it's doable. It's absolutely doable. Because I haven't had meat in almost 6 years. And it doesn't even bother me because I'm not that person anymore. When you change your mindset, you change who you are. and you become the person that you've always wanted to be, which is a person that is able to lose weight easily and keep the weight off with ease, with no problem. You're that person that wakes up and do those 50 squats and 50 leg lifts without being like, oh my God, I gotta do. You just wake up and do it. That's a mindset change. That's your mindset driving that. And it's important that you change and you address her first before you join Weight Watchers, before you do anything else. You need to change here and in here. So I invite you to look into that. Keep following me. I'm just waiting for COVID to get over a little bit. But I'm going to be having a Cute Curvy Confident Conference sometime in November. It was going to be in September, but I'm going to wait until November because I'm going to set everybody up for January the 1st, 2022. Y'all know how y'all like January the 1st. For some reason, it's just as magical as a Monday. Why? I don't know. But okay. All right, I'm gonna meet you where you're at, right? So January the 1st is this magical date. So okay, I'm gonna set up my clients, my beautiful queens. I'm gonna set y'all up for January the 1st. We're not waiting until January the 1st to get this popping. We're gonna start before then. So when January the 1st comes, you already have your mindset ready for 2022, boo. We're not waiting until January the 1st. We are going to be ready on January the 1st. So I want you to look out for that and just follow me so I can help you guys. I give a lot of tips, a lot of effective hacks that you can do, like the water. Every time you drink your water, you're going to swallow 10 times. And that's it. I have to stop myself because I can talk all day about this because I feel so grateful and so blessed that I have this light bulb have turned on for me. So it's important that I help others to turn their light bulbs on for them so that they too can experience waking up feeling amazing. Have a beautiful night, and I will see you guys next Thursday. Remember that I already promised y'all I'm going to be talking about intermittent fasting, how you can do it, how easy it is to do. I'm going to help you to set yourself up so you can start step 1, step 2, step 3, because it's going to help you. And let me tell you this, portion control is more important than exercising. You actually could get to where you want to get just by eating right and controlling how much you eat. So for those of you who don't like incorporating exercise at all, portion control alone will help you a lot. And so intermittent fasting will be really good for you guys to try. Thank you, Tanya. You are very important. Thank you for showing up. And I will see you guys next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on my Facebook page. Let me see if I can get my little thing to work again, y'all. Y'all know I try to be cute. Let me see. Here it goes. All right, guys. See you guys next Thursday.